What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Hope everybody is safe and healthy and everybody made it home from their travels. Well, we had a pretty fantastic weekend. Remy's in the floor playing with her ball. What's up, Lim? D. Warman, Jerhaha, welcome back. Tina, Dora, RG Plays, IRC Soft Peru, welcome back to the live stream. Hero War is fun, welcome back. Man, I just had a small bite to eat and it is not agreeing with me. Oh man, hat's on straight. Okay, we're good. We are solid. You want to change up the color? Let's see. I'm wearing a blue shirt and a blue background. Let's change up the... Let's change it to like a pinkish. That's a nice contrast, right? Or more of a purple. Let's do pink. Pink looks good. Pink looks real good. I really got to get rid of this right here. I got to put something in front of it. What's up, lady? Warwick Dark Edge. Shazbot. Jorg. Charles is still on vacation with the stream title. What? I updated Restream. Wait a second. I updated Restream. Why did that not... Like, I'm 100% certain I updated Restream. Thank you for saying something. That's what I did. I came downstairs and I turned everything on. Save. And then I updated Restream. And then as soon as I saved my Restream... data. As soon as I saved the Restream data, changed the title and everything, that's when I left to go get Remy. Like I specifically, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's updated on... That is so weird. It's updated on Facebook, but it's not updated here. Huh. Is Remy 100% now? Nah, she's pretty close. So, quick recap on Remy. She's actually doing really well. She only coughs and wheezes whenever I get her really worked up, like if I play with her for a lot or if I let her run around in the backyard too long. Our neighbor, their daughter came back for, I guess, summer. I guess she's back from wherever she was, and the daughter has a dog that they just leave outside. Which, I mean, I feel like it's not my place to have a conversation with them, but it's 93 degrees right now, and the dog is just outside, and I can hear the dog barking right now. And the dog just barks all day. So if I let Remy out, she will bark at the other dog through the fence, and the more that Remy barks, the more worked up she gets, and her full strength bark isn't back yet. So it's kind of sad to listen to her bark, and also the more she barks, the more worked up she gets. That's when she starts coughing a little bit, and I don't know. It's not my place. Randy Von Z says happy Monday. Now it's okay on YouTube as well. Well, I just changed the title, Klaus. I just manually changed the title. How do you use Death Cash? Death Cash. Cam, I'm not familiar what that is. But it is so good to be back. It's so good to be in front of you all. We're off to kind of a slow start today on the live stream and in my personal life. We did a little bit more adult beverages than we usually do, and this morning I'm definitely feeling it. Is this stream for mobile only? Nah, number 6. It's a general purpose Hero Wars. We're gonna talk about mobile a little bit, just like we do every live stream. Hi Charlie, it's great to fight. It's a great time to fight in Hero Wars. Oh, it's a great time to fight. Let's fight. Let's get some fighting in. I like that idea. My agenda changed. That's so weird that didn't take. Uh-oh, we've got a twins team here. Galahad twins team. Okay. So, against twins, we're going to use Merlin instead of Kane. We're going to use Sebastian to remove the watermarks. The reason why you would pull Kane off of this is because most of these heroes, with the exception, of course, of Galahad, Most of these heroes' attacks are magic attacks. The basic auto attacks are physical attacks for sure. But Celeste's auto attack is magic based, and all of these attacks back here, the back four, are magic based. So Aurora is going to have... She's going to get less benefit from dodging because she's not going to be dodging as much. Is Summerfest starting on Thursday? Emerald Galaxy, I am not sure, but it looks like it could be this Saturday, yeah, or this Thursday. So I like to use Merlin against the Twins instead, just to boost my damage output to that front line. I'm not terribly concerned about this team with my team, but especially with Lian being great at blocking area of effect damage. So we're going to go with this. The fact that I just did like 10% health, or 10% damage with Celeste's attack there makes me feel like that this is going to be easy mode. It looks like that they didn't invest much into their Galahad. So we're gonna hit the Merlin. And we're gonna Aurora again. This should crush. Yeah. Merlin plus Celeste's basic attacks is pretty solid. All right, so we're just going to Merlin up. And then we're going to... Oh, there we go. What's up, Vance Jennings? He's on mobile. And Susie... What's up, Susie? Molo Yojo. Can anyone tell me a good Dorian and Orion team for mobile? Yeah, Molo Yojo, you want to grab Helios for that team. And then basically any tank and then any support, and you should be good. I tried Helios against Yasmin teams, and he crushes Yasmin. He does. I had my first ever Gold League fight today. It was rough. It's a process. It's a process, Sonny. It's a process. All right, so Conrus here is a little bit lower level. We do have a little bit more physical attackers here. We're going to put Kane back in. We're going to leave Sebastian in here. We're going to leave Sebastian here to protect against Fenris, kind of, and mostly against Jorgen. That's what we're going to do. Guys, I've been trying to use my keyboard more, but I can't ever find the hero's attacks. My first ever Gold League fight. Oh, and for whatever reason, my keyboard's not working. There we go. See, normally against this team, I probably would have used Helios, but considering that they were, a much lower level than me, I wasn't as worried about it. And we'll let Celeste Cursed Flame burn her down. When are the pets coming on mobile? Oh, Molo, I doubt pets are going to come to mobile anytime soon, if at all. You don't really want pets on mobile anyway. Mobile Monday? Okay, thanks. I'm glad it's showing up now. Glad it's showing up. So, oh, I opened up the wrong window. Let's see. So, in Mobile Chronicles of Chaos, from June 15th to June 18th, starting at 2 a.m. And lasting until June 18th at 5, the Wild Growth event will take place. This is the Earth Titan event. Pretty straightforward event. We've had this event a couple of times. This is the one where you get the little jars of the mandrakes. I guess that's the technical term for these little guys. Little mandrakes. And you open the smaller jar into Titan, Earth Titan soul stones and resources. and into the blue jars, and the blue jars open into more resources and more soul stones, and sometimes into the violet jars, these larger jars, and then the larger jar will have Eden soul stones. This is a great opportunity to get Eden, to summon Eden, or push him over the top of a next evolution. If you don't quite have him, I would say that on mobile, Eden is more useful, more important than on Facebook and web, but a well-timed Eden on either platform is gonna do really good. I shouldn't say well-timed, not well-timed, but the randomness. I got kicked from my guild again. Hero Masters. Let's join Hero Masters. Yeah. Titans. Eden. Here we go. So this ability right here, the subterranean. Wow, subterranean. Hard time saying that. Binds a random enemy with roots and pulls the victim under the ground for 6 seconds. Once the enemy is released, they stay stunned. So it takes an enemy completely out of the fight for 6 seconds, and then it stuns them for 2 more. So the cool thing about this ability is that you could grab a really key Titan on the enemy side. Specifically, more often than not, if an enemy Eden grabs my Sigurd, I will lose the fight. If the teams are comparable and the strategies are all there and everybody knows what they're doing, if this ability randomly grabs my tank, you have a whole lot harder fight ahead of you. So great ability, but it's also could be nothing. You could grab the enemy's Mari or the enemy's Ignis, and it'll be less important. But of the 3 Super Titans, I think this is my favorite looking. Like, Hyperion is arguably the best of the 3 Super Titans because of the heal and because of the really powerful area of effect damage that he does. But I like the look of Eden the best. Very cool Titan. It's got four arms. What would you wouldn't say that this is bipedal. I'm boned when Eden grabs my Nova. Yep, that happens too. Yep. When the Nova goes down. It's not quadrupedal. It's like a hybrid quadrupedal, I guess. I don't know. I need 215 Eden Soul Stones to absolute. Nice. This will be my first Summerfest. Eden on web helps out Charlie. This is mobile though, guys. We're not talking about web and Facebook. That's Monday. I love the word random. Not so random with Eden when doing manual in the dungeon. Very true. What is your team level? My team level on this account is 111. Hexapedal. Yeah. Hexapedal. That's good. But is it really hexapedal if they're not using all 6 of their limbs? Hexapedal. I bet Eden can run real fast. When do you think Isaac will drop on mobile? Sometime this summer. Eden is a mix of a tree, gorilla. Oh, a gorilla. Oh, yeah, it totally is a gorilla, isn't it? Definitely a gorilla. So pretty good event. Yeah, it's okay. Like, we talk about this, and we've been talking about this more and more. Hero Wars is really Titan Wars when it comes down to it. If you're in the competitive scene, it really comes down to, can you get past the bridge or can you defend the bridge? And if you can defend the bridge effectively, then your heroes don't matter. And if you can't get past the bridge, then again your heroes don't matter. So it's definitely worthwhile to have a strong Titan team, and I think for the most part, a good amount of the mobile. I'm having such a hard time finding my words today. A good amount of the mobile teams use all 3 Super Titans. I love Hyperion's look the best. I think he's by far the coolest character from the entire game. And I always lose if my Eden drags down the opposing tank. And I always 100% lose if my Eden drags down the opposing tank. Yeah. I don't use Celeste for healing, most for magic damage. Centaurs also have the 4 legs as a horse and 2 arms. Charlie is a closet Galahad worshiper. Somebody ban Griff. The Moloch skin one is a pretty great look. Yeah, I like Moloch a lot. So, let's see if I have any of the jars still. I don't know if I have any on me right now. I don't. I don't have any of the jars. Let me see if I have any of the jars on this account. Oh, I've got the Fire Titan jars. It's not the same. We'll use them anyway. So, this is the Facebook version of the game, but you can see here if you open up the smaller jar, you get the next size jar. The demonic sparks turn into the demonic flames. And you just get like a bunch of Titan Soul Stones. The demonic flame turns into the bigger jar, the demonic blaze. Looks like I'm getting gold out of this one too. We get Titan skin stones, which, you know, this isn't a thing on mobile, but that's a resource you get out of this one. We also get some, where are they at? Titan XP potions here. That's kind of cool. And then out of the big one, you get 10 or 30 Super Titan Soul Stones. Nice little haul here. Nice little haul. So, going back to the... Here, let me switch back over to full screen. Full screen. Here we go. Going back to the tasks. If you are trying to, save up your daily tasks for the day, when this event goes live in just a couple of hours, it's going to go live in about 8.5 hours from now. You're going to want to hold off on spending emeralds. You're going to want to hold off on opening your Outland chests. You're going to hold off on spending any of your energy. And you're going to hold off on your dungeon. And finally, you're going to hold off on doing your daily chest or any of that. So the 6 tasks are spend emeralds, log in, open chests in Outland, spend energy, collect hero soul stones, and collect Titanite. And none of these appear to be repeatable. Sometimes the Titanite one is repeatable. Sometimes the energy one is repeatable. But none of these appear to be repeatable. And if you're not now. If you guys are interested in checking out this event, I have made a video about this event in the past. Hero Wars, a wild demon. Hero Wars Wild Growth. Yeah, so I did one about 2 months ago, and I did another one about a year ago. So, oh, this is the Facebook. This is the Facebook version. Oh man, have I done one? Riotous Growth. Oh, it's Riotous Growth. It's not Wild Growth. It's Riotous Growth. Yeah. So I did. Here we go. Let's. No. Copy. I'm actually gonna put it in the description of this video here. Riotous Growth walkthrough video. There we go. So if you guys want to watch a video about the Riotous Growth mobile event, or at least how it was a year ago, it obviously could have changed between then and now, then check out that video. Let's see. Charlie, have you done a video on using the keyboard in the fight? I'm really bad at it, James. Too bad Charlie really likes the dungeon the least. I hate the dungeon, guys. It's the least fun thing. It really is the least fun thing. I know you guys enjoy watching me do it. Charlie, with your team Aurora, Celeste, Sebastian, Faceless, and Lian, your team will wake the enemy team, so Lian do nothing with charm. Yeah, Lian's not in there for the control. She's not in there for the permanent control. That's a common misconception with Lian. And even if she did, the charm doesn't last that long anyway. But of the heroes that I've got, you know, obviously Aurora is an area of effect attacker. Celeste's Cursed Flame is an area of effect, but I can time that. You know, I can toggle that over to the other one, and you know, if I really tried at it, I could time that better. Sebastian doesn't have any attacks aside from his basic attack. Same goes for Lian. Lian has her charm, and none of her attacks will wake up the charmed enemies. And Faceless only hits one target with the exception of one skill. So even though it is, you know, a problem that I'm continually waking people up, I barely actually use Lian's ultimate in the fight. Lian's in there, like I said, to control area of effect damage, and to do some pure damage, and to boost magic attack. You can make it fun, Charlie, only if you really want to. Charlie, what's your opinion on this team? Cleaver, Orion, Phobos, Dorian, Peppy on mobile. Everyone but Cleaver is in Dorian's aura. Everybody but Cleaver is in Dorian's aura, and Orion provides magic penetration. I think that could be a fun team, Luis. And you know what? It's okay that Cleaver isn't in that aura, because, you know, doesn't Cleaver have Vampirism? Doesn't Cleaver already have Vampirism? That's as far as we're going to go with the dungeon today. We'll do more some other time, but I want to get to my Guild War fight on the other account. And then we'll talk about some mobile stuff some more. Hey. Why do you always chew on cardboard? Why do you always chew on cardboard? Distracted. Oh, I didn't do the Jeffrey Park experiment. I got to go back and do that. 3 Carxel stones. Great. Let's get in here. Is there any end for the dungeon and Outland, like the tower end, or is there no end? So Outland does have an end. There is a max level for the bosses, but the dungeon, as far as I know, just goes on for forever. At least nobody's made it to the end, although it's a problem. Remy is much better. Hey. Oh, no. You okay? She about pulled my computer off the desk. Hold on one sec. Okay. How can we fix this problem? Got cords just dangling. Dangling cords. Okay. And then here it is. Okay. All right. This break brought to you by Remy. Okay, so my microphone is right here, but my computer is like under my desk over here, and I've got wire management under my desk, right? And somehow my microphone cable fell out, and she was like, it was hitting her on the neck, and she was trying to walk. She was trying to get past it. It was like, it was choking. It was clotheslining her, and it was slowly pushing my computer off the desk. You okay, puppy? Needs more fiber. Charlie cosplays as Galahad. Galahad. Aloha, Charlie. My mobile team in Aurora, Yasmin, Dante, Sebastian, Celeste, but I think I might swap Martha for Celeste. I mean, I don't think either of those are bad choices. Red Cross, huh? Oh, got Galahad. There are so many. See, guys, I don't understand this server at all. I do not understand this server at all. There are so many of these Galahad, Celeste, Qingmao, Ginger teams. There are so many of these teams. It blows my mind. Galahad, Qingmao, Celeste, Ginger. So many of them. Bonk. Use Axel. We're going to use Sebastian to break the blind. Thank you for charging my Kark up, Galahad. I appreciate it. What happened to your Ginger and your Qingmao, though? What happened to... What happened to everybody? Would Jorgen not have done a better job against this team? Instead of Sebastian? No, I use Sebastian now. So... My team, Klaus, my team is leveled up to the point that Galahad's area of effect damage doesn't really bother me anymore. And instead of having to prevent the damage from Galahad, I'm more concerned about making sure that all of my attacks will land. It hit me a couple of weeks ago that the only reason why I was having so much trouble with a lot of these teams, for example, the Galahad frontline here, is because I was constantly being blinded by Fenris and Qingmao. And other heroes that blind. And once I took away that, and the fact that Sebastian can let my Kark critical hit, it became a non-issue. This is a blatant example of why Galahad is such a poor in-game take, at least in my opinion. Hello, everybody. How was your weekend? Jeffrey Edwards, my weekend was solid. How was your weekend? See, now this is another example right here. We have Dog Cow Army. I think I fought this guy last week. Same kind of situation. Instead of worrying about the Galahad, I need to be worried about the other heroes here. So what I could do, I could do this. In fact, I think I will. I think I will do this, but I am scared about that Kira, grabbing me. Or I could just not care about it at all. I could just not care about Yasmin at all and just, do what we got to do. I'm running Astaroth, Satori, Lian, Jorgen, Martha right now. Really fun. I swap in Celeste for Lian. Yep, that's a good plan. And so often the enemy Yasmin charges up my Kark. Uh-oh. See, it just becomes a non-issue. That makes sense. I used Sebastian since about 2 months ago on both my Bob team and my Twins team. Yeah, I was having so much trouble with Galahad for the longest time. Like, so much trouble. But as I leveled my Astaroth and my Kark and my Faceless out of it, the damage that he does now it just feels like it's so negligible. In fact, I'm gonna go take a look at the damage log real quick. It just feels like he's so much weaker now than he was before, and it's just the natural progression of me leveling up my team. But see, his damage output is really the only thing he has going for him as a tank. Like, because he doesn't provide armor, he doesn't protect your team at all. And this is why I don't like Galahad. I regret not watching when the stream began. I regret not switching Galahad for Jew in my Hydra fight sooner. Double the damage my team inflicted. Nice. Nice. I was forced to level up Morrigan to replace Yasmin versus Chapter 13 boss, and she's quickly becoming one of my favorite heroes. Unleashed, I like Morrigan a lot too. She's kind of becoming one of those. I don't know that she's slipped into my top 15 just yet. I mean, if I do end up going with the with the pure undead team, she'll definitely be in the top 15. But Remy. Man, dog farts are the worst. Dog farts are the worst. See, look at his damage output. 192,000 damage. Wait, why don't I have... Why don't I have my patronage? Do I not even have all my heroes? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Oliver is on Astaroth. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I guess it didn't matter. I won anyway. Merlin. Doesn't matter. I guess I need to put... That was my bad. Forgot to put the bets back on. Congrats on the cart promotion. Just noticed you have him really up. I still have my main team at red +1. Yeah, he is almost maxed out. He's almost maxed out. Almost there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do to celebrate just yet. Maybe we'll like pop some champagne. Dog farts for each like. Oh my gosh. Seriously. She's like... She's in her bed now. She's in her bed now. Lost my train of thought. Celebrating when I hit red +2, maxed on Kark. Man, I was about to make a comment about something, and now I cannot remember what I was going to say. Griff really loves Galahad. I love Galahad too. I like all the heroes. Oh, we were talking about Morrigan. We're talking about Morrigan. That's what it was. So Morrigan, where's my Morrigan? Here we go. So Morrigan's ability to block revives. Such a big deal. Such a big deal. Her skeletons are nice too, because like if you happen to kill an enemy in the back line, then you know you have a chance for the enemy's middle line or front line to turn and look at the skeleton at least for a little while, and the skeleton will, skeletons kind of in a way counter Jorgen. They kind of counter Jorgen, because if you have an enemy Jorgen and you have a skeleton in the enemy's team, then all of the basic attack damage that the entire enemy team is trying to do to that little skeleton gets redirected back to your Martha or whatever. I barely use Jorgen anymore. Now that I think about it, I just barely use him. He's such a good hero, but I don't know. See, here it is again. Galahad, Qingmao, Ginger. We got Jorgen here instead of Celeste. This team's 100k higher, and I'm going to blow it up. If Morrigan's purple skill is affected by Cornelius' curse, does it just prevent the skeleton from coming, or does it prevent her from blocking the revive? Let me go read the skill. Are you talking about this one? Ark Jones, are you talking about this? What is the best counter against twins, Aurora, Sebastian, and Martha? Kark. Isaac's main stat is agility. Still need agility skin stones. Yeah, he's probably going to be agility though. I mean, D. Mormon's right. We don't know. We don't even know for sure if Isaac's actually coming or not. I mean, we know he's coming. But no, the reduced level. Yeah. Memory loss. Cornelius curses the random enemy at the beginning of the battle, reducing the level of their first skill. If Cornelius dies, so this reduces the level of Morrigan's skill. Chance to summon a skeleton from a fallen enemy is lowered. So it just becomes a less % chance that the skeleton will be summoned. The blocking of the resurrection still happens. The blocking of the resurrection will still definitely happen. That's why Kark is so powerful. because the knockup happens regardless of level. It's the stun that can get blocked. But once you hit at max level, it's a non-issue. So I have a question here from Molo. Whose soul stone should I buy from Silver Metals? I think this is a good question. I think this is a really good question. So there's a couple of different ways you can go about doing this. And the first thing that I would say is that the Hero Jew is probably the least important one out of the 4 of these to have, if not tied with Ziri, unless you're building a Jew or a Ziri team. I think Arachne and Yasmin are both incredible heroes, and I think that you need to probably level up both in each circumstance. But I don't think any of these heroes are necessary. In fact, if you're playing on Facebook and web, I would almost recommend against spending silver medals on heroes. I would say use silver medals, convert them to Titan potions as you're leveling up, or buy skins for one of your main heroes if this is one of your main heroes, or do none of those things and save them for your totem. Save them for leveling up your totem. Now, if you're on mobile, merchant heroes. If you're on mobile, they have different heroes here. And of these 4 heroes, it's the same kind of situation. All 4 of these heroes are really, really good heroes, but only Nebula, of these 4, only Nebula will universally work no matter what team you're talking about. What about Nebula, Kark from the certificate store? Flybone, I actually just put a video out, I think it was yesterday, breaking down the tournament of the Element Shop. I hear Jew's really good. Jew's amazing. Jew's a fantastic hero. Very good against the Hydra. Yep, very good in the campaign. I used him. I used Jew a lot in the campaign. I used him against Seymour. But mobile, it's a little different story. On Facebook and web, you can get all of these soul stones from the 28th day chest. I would get Yasmin. So all of these heroes, let's see, all of these heroes in this Guild War shop, you can get them out of the 28th day box. You know, you get 50 soul stones of your choice, aside from Cleaver, Jet, and Alvinor. So I wouldn't spend the silver trophies on hero soul stones unless one of those 4 heroes are like, you know, if one of those heroes are Kark to you, like Kark is to me, then spend them on that. Otherwise, I would say totem. Level up that totem. And just so that everybody's clear on what I'm talking about, the totem, the elemental spirit totem, in order to level it up, it starts off needing... She sneezed a couple times. It starts off needing bronze trophies to level up, and then it needs silver trophies for a while. And then once you hit level 80, it requires gold trophies. Or you can use emeralds to level it up. What about now? See, I hear Jew is really good. Yep. Man, I wish that you could buy runes with silver trophies on mobile. Yep. I would get Yasmin. I wish mobile had that 28th day box. Niche, no kidding. Talk about a missed opportunity. It's been, I thought, man, how long has it been since they updated that? 2 years? Are we coming up on 2 years? 2 years since they've changed the daily login on Facebook and web. I think it was middle of the summer 2 years ago. But this is laughable. With gold, I mean, the hero soul stones are okay. Like you get like 37 total. XP potions, I mean, no. I thought for sure that they would have updated this by now. Mobile doesn't really need it though with all the basic soulstone events. That's true. Is Thea worth the investment? Yes. Thea is absolutely worth the investment. Is it better to focus on a cheaper healer? Possibly. This game is a marathon, not a sprint though. So if you like Thea, you see a lot of mage teams on your server and you like Thea, then stick with Thea and you're not going to be disappointed. It will take longer and cost more to level them up. Maybe you know, if you're building a team that has a lot of strength and agility heroes in it, Thea would be okay. But since Thea has 5 skins, if you're building if you're trying to build like a mage team, like a twins Thea team or a Satori, or another team that has a bunch of magic or intelligence based supports, then Thea's probably a little bit expensive. Thea's worth the investment. It's Tristan? Yeah, Tristan. Should you buy Juice Soul Stones to fight Hydra? You need to talk to your guild. You need to talk to your guild about that, Michael. It's hard to say. I mean, you're talking about... I mean, yeah, I think long term you're not gonna go wrong with it. Sooner or later, you're going to need to level up Martha because of chapter 9 and 10. Thea doesn't need all her skins max to be great. That is true, Assassin. That is true. That is true. Very, very, very true. Yeah, let's jump in. Let's jump in here. Charlie, have you talked to people about the importance of PvE versus PvP on mobile right now? The importance of PvE versus PvP. I feel like I've mentioned it a couple of times, but what specifically are you talking about? Okay, so I need to go up. Wait, what account am I on? Okay. Just making sure what account I'm on. So this is, yeah, so we need to go down. We want the, we'll go with the healing increase. I've heard not to level Arachne, but it seems strong when I fight against that. Arachne's a pretty strong hero now. On all versions of the game, Arachne's pretty strong. In fact, even going up against this level 120 Arachne in the adventure, if I didn't use Sebastian, she'd stun the heck out of me. 141 watching, let's get some likes. Oh man, 54 likes. Which server is easy to play Arena? Oh, they're all different. They're all equally difficult. If you're on mobile, use your silver medals for Nebula Stones. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. I like Nebula a lot. Damage output, protecting your team, blowing up energy on the enemy's team. Dodge. What's not to like? What's up? Ivan says, hey, Charlie, got here in the time for the live stream 60. Oh, okay, 15 minutes. Charlie, I hate it when they take the middle route on Adventure 11 and don't take the healing. Yeah. I've actually thought about making a video just talking about that, Richard. I've actually thought about doing it. Man, Rufus on this bottom path gives my Aurora team friggin' nightmares. But Kark don't care about no Rufus. Kark don't care. Look at this, man. Oh my god. And then Lilith also. If this was my Aurora team right now, I would be on the struggle bus. Saving up 17,000 Outland coins for skin shop certificates. That's a good plan. That's absolutely a good plan. What do you guys think is the best practice? For those of you that are in Adventure 11 or higher, what do you guys think is the best practice for this last section right here? I've been thinking about it a lot. I think ultimately it doesn't matter. The left route here has got the health bonuses, right? And the right route has got the pure damage reduction. So I'm trying to decide, is it better if I'm the first one here, is it better to clear the health bonus side or the pure damage reduction side? I guess as my Kark team, it would be better to hit the pure damage resist side since I don't rely on pure damage resist. In the live stream Discord server, I had added the rules on how to grab the correct... Yeah, Klaus, that's exactly what I was going to base the video on. I was 100% going to use that as the basis for the video. If you're not killing Legendary Hydra daily, you're doing it wrong. Yep. Agree. With Titan artifacts on mobile, everyone is in a race to get their Titan stronger. There are two ways to do this: spend money or kill Titans. So you're saying to go ahead and invest in Ju no matter what. Hey, bro, are there some encounter for Celeste aside from Cornelius? Just more magic defense, Franklin. You need magic defense. Not a huge deal, but don't use Kira against the boss unless you like getting 5 points. Yeah, the YouTube giveaway was so dope last week. So many rewards. It was good. Always check what team the other players run so you don't... How do you check what the other team is running, though? Can you, like, click... Oh. Okay. I honestly, I did not realize that you could do this. So he's going to have a hard time on that top route. He's a physical team also, but he's got a lot of damage here. And that Qing Mao will help. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I should take the pure damage ones, though, for sure. I'll take the pure damage side. You can also check the log as well. You'll do it before you join the adventure. You can? How did I know about this? So many skin stones. I love it. 65 likes is good. We can do better. What's up, Dex to Boss? What are you doing back there? Womp womp. Mobile has Hydra journals. Yep. If they're stuck on Ancient or Dreadful, you need to upgrade. Not no matter what. If your guild is killing Legendary Hydra every day, then they may not want you leveling up Ju and other PvE heroes. Yeah. I can get behind that. Is that what you're talking about? PvE versus PvP, Phoenix? What's up, Michelle? All right, we're still good. Still good on the Spotify. Oh, man. I have not quite recovered from the weekend, guys. I am slowing down. Which version do you think is the best? Mobile web or Facebook? I think Facebook is the best. What's up, Dinesh? Charlie says Galahad is his absolute star. Don't be ridiculous. Griff. Don't be ridiculous. Chat rate is 4. What does that mean? Oh, well. Oh, well. So, recapping the day's events, nothing really happening on Facebook and web that we know about yet. There was a caption this pic that the Facebook page posted a couple of days ago, but they didn't really do anything with it. As far as I know, there's no live streams this week. We don't know what the event is for Facebook and web this weekend. It would probably be really cool if it was Summer Festival, but we don't know for sure. We've got Riotous Growth going live tonight on mobile. Great. Hero skin. Man, I don't want to waste those on this. I'll just put it right there. Titan Artifact Spheres. Boom. Web and Facebook are about the same. But Web's Emperor Decree is easier to complete. I think the Emperor's Decree is bugged on Facebook. It took me forever to get that to work. Oh, I didn't level up my artifact here. Here we go. Chess and Outland. Remy's doing better. I'm still a little hungover. That's the news of the week. Let's get this out of the way. Oh, there's a ×4 Emerald sale on mobile right now for all slots. Let's see. So, asking about the Hydra journal, if you go to the the Hydra area and you go and you just select, and then it's down here on the bottom right. It's kind of cool. Gives a little bit of information. The 3 attacks, how much damage they did. You can rewatch the fight. Kind of cool. Kind of a cool new addition. Definitely helpful. Fight in the arena. But we're going to finish all of this up a little bit later. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me on this Monday. A little slower paced live stream today. Doesn't seem like there's a lot happening in the world. You don't work for Nexters? I definitely don't work for Nexters. I definitely don't work. Phoenix says Facebook web is better if you have more time to spend on the game. Also, if you have more money. If you have less time or less money, then mobile is better. Matthew, I thought the Titan artifacts push the cost of mobile higher to the point that it's now more expensive. Is Summerfest in web and is Hydra only a certain version? So Hydra is on mobile only, both platforms, iOS and Android. And Summer Festival has been only on Facebook for the past couple of years. Yeah. Ivan, what'd you say? When you say things like, please answer, and then I got to scroll up to find your question, I'm less likely to find your question. Need help on adventure. Dante, Celeste, Jorgen, Faceless, plus Ishmael is dead. Who do I use? Need help on adventure. I mean, do you need a tank? Is that what you're asking for? How to get Tristan Soulstones? Joel, you can get Tristan Soulstones right now on Hero Wars Mobile just by logging in every day. Otherwise, there's not any other way to get them. Just a heads up, you posted the link for the June 11th stream verse today. The June 11th stream. Like in the description? What? Oh, how do you counter that team? Sebastian would help for sure. Magic damage would help. What are good heroes to use to combat the mobile turrets on 14.4? Nick, the mobile turrets on 14.4. I think I don't remember what those are. The mobile turrets. I don't know. I don't know. These right here. I think you just need more area of effect damage. Just level up your team more. That's the best thing you can do. Drilling installation is a different. It's a different. That's a different enemy. But all right, guys, live stream tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Universal Coordinated Time. We'll talk about, hopefully we'll have some information about Summer Festival. Maybe we'll talk about some Titans some more. But that's it for me. No, Webb is going to have Summer Festival. Number 6. Webb is going to have Summer Festival. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.